Hello, hello, Mr. Penguin. How are you? How's everybody out there? Sorry I'm late.
Hello. That's
You
okay.
guys hear me? Everything's good. We're alive.
I'm live.
Here. Jesus Christ. All right.
I'm
What's
live
going on,
and large.
We can't be doing these Metaforce meetings anymore. I can't do them anymore. I'm quitting the gang. It screws up my day. I don't get my daily poop in. You know, everything just goes wrong.
Well,
and then I end up being late for the damn show. So now I'm here. What's going on? How we doing?
Well, we'll miss you, but if that's your decision, that's fine.
Somebody else is going to have to play LeftHousr and Magisto and Metaforce.
Playing the role of LeftHousr will be Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Now I see that. You can see that. That's not a bad fit.
No.
Brother E.E. Left is somewhere to be found or somewhere to be missing. Hopefully he shows up here in a little bit. God, hopefully a guy from Splinterlands shows up too. I haven't heard from him all morning, which makes me quite nervous.
I'll bet.
Since, he's supposed to be here.
Well,
I thought I was going to be late for him,
In this crazy life, sometimes things happen, and all we can do is talk about how it makes us feel and understand that only you are in control of your feelings, no one else.
Thank you for that. Thank you. You're absolutely right about that. Yes, you're right. You're right. I'm going to control my feelings a little bit better here. Let's talk about things that are positive right now. Let's talk about the great new news from the whelps.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Holy. Yeah.
I'm all set to share my screen if you're cool with that.
Hit me with it.
All right, let me see how this works using that StreamYard. Stream one. Let's share Stream one, shall we?
Yeah, if you share it, then I think it'll show up in my area. Then I'll hit the share button, and it'll be anarchy.
All right. That only lets me share a tab. I want to share more than a tab. Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, you got to pick the right one. Okay, there it is. Bring her in. Look at that.
All right. So what do we got here? Whelps Slipstream taking over the skies, Q2 2022. It is your Mario Kart style racing game for whelps. It's on its way. No carts. You'll be flying your dragon through the courses. And also announced. So this came about as part of a quest. You see, Jake. You know Jake. Jake lost his notebook.
Are you going?
Or maybe it was stolen. It's tough to say. But when Jake lost his notebook, he lost all of the information about the game. So we had the Whelps Discord go on a great scavenger hunt to find it, and they were able to find clues that eventually revealed themselves to look like this, which I know is a little bit difficult to read, but you can find it in the announcements in the Whelps Discord. And essentially what we discovered with Jake's notebook is that he's been hiding frequently asked questions regarding the game for us. So we have all of these amazing journal notes, and we are doing it. We're doing it. Whelps Slipstream coming to you soon, Q2 2022. So thank you for inviting me on today so we could talk about it, because I really want to encourage everyone to go to the Whelps Discord and to look at the frequently asked questions. If the images are too hard to read in the announcement, then we have it all in the frequently asked questions in a text-based format. And yeah, we are super pumped, super pumped. This is going to be a culmination. The game is going to be a culmination of a few other things we announced yesterday. So for example, the game will have a token, an ERC governance token, ERC20 governance token. There'll also be a new drop coming early in the new year. Finally, the dwarves are going to get their opportunity to shine. Craziness. So if there's one thing we know about dwarves, it's that they love to mine. So your dwarves going to be able to mine. What will they be able to mine? From an in-character perspective, obviously they're going to mine something to do with the game. From an out-of-character perspective, we can't necessarily have them mining the token yet because we want to use a proper IDO launchpad for the token. And some of those launch pads have rules regarding there can't be any previous allocations or things like that. But yeah, from an in-character perspective, these dwarves are going to be mining that token, and they're going to need some whelps to protect them because there's going to be all kinds of bandits who want to steal what they're mining.
Wow.
So, yeah, we got dwarves.
Wow.
We got dwarves. We got a governance token. We got a game. A very historic day within the Whelps franchise, and you can see all of that information within the Whelps Discord or on the Whelps Twitter. And we held a small AMA last night, and that can be viewed on the Discord as well.
Oh my goodness gracious me. That's insane. That's huge news. Did you say, or did I miss it? Do we have a ballpark time frame when we'll be flying around here? Dragon
Yeah, so probably towards the end of quarter 2.
Okay, cute. Okay, yeah.
We hope to release some initial sketches of the art by the end of the year, and then early in the new year we hope to release some of the 3D models.
Can't complain there.
It's all
there.
And you know, that's one of the reasons why it took us so long to announce a game, because it has to be done properly. Like I said to somebody the other day, if we wanted to put a Candy Crush clone out in 2 weeks, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what we want to do.
Who wants to do that?
Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be the first of its kind of this type of blockchain game, where it is going to be play to earn. But you're racing your dragon as well through a course. One course to begin with, and then over time we'll start to add additional courses.
Wow, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I can't wait. And so so basically the dragons that I own or whatever, I'll be able to use my PFP dragons to fly around on, and we'll be like that in that way.
Yeah. The whelps you own. You'll be, I believe, able to bring in game, or there will be a similar one that you can use in game. And then the Dragon Pass will play a role as well, because you'll be able to earn tokens. Some of those tokens will be stored on the Dragon Pass.
Okay.
If you are a Whelps holder and don't currently have a Dragon Pass, then go through some of the previous announcements in the Discord. There is a new way to receive a Dragon Pass. And of course, you can always DM me over Discord if you can't find the announcements, and then I can fill you in on how to get a Dragon Pass. But basically, you need to own at least 2 whelps, and you need to have staked at least 2 whelps for a highborn.
Oh, yeah. All right. Very good. Very good. God dang it. Next year is going to be a lot of fun, I think. There's going to be a lot of games to be playing. I don't think there's going to be getting much work done next year.
No. 2022, that's a time for play, not a time for work.
I think so.
You only have to work on the odd years.
That should be how it should be.
Yeah.
I wish it was that way.
That would be nice.
So
that's your Whelps update for December 16th, 2021.
That is an incredible update, I would have to say. And is that how is this happening? Like, is it a partnership? Is this coming through the coin?
Great question. The Coin Games is still a separate game. Coin Games will have a role within their Bloodlines game, and that is separate. I'm not 100% sure on the time frame for that. Also, some point next year. But this is a company called Argentix. I believe it's argentix.io. Argentix. and they specialize in blockchain gaming.
All right, I want to see this Argentix.
Yeah,
Argentix.io.
I'm just double checking right now, and then I can pull it up on
my
my
spelling
screen.
is terrible. Let's see. No, that's not right. I spelled it wrong. How do you spell it?
It's ARGENTICS.io.
CS.io. I think I missed the S last time. Survey says, bring it to the board. Oh yeah, I found it. Okay, all right. Let me bring it in.
I'm just loading
We
it up.
create games and
here.
immerse in engaging apps. Okay. Well, PlayStation, Steam, Apple, Android. They're working with everyone. 2D art, 3D art, 4D art, 5D art. Oh no, game art, game development. Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely a big undertaking to create this type of game, to build the relationships that need to be built. There was some community concern about the lack of updates regarding a game, and I think that concern is fair. We want to be always open and transparent, but this is why the delay, because we didn't want to go with Joe Blow's game company.
Right. Yeah. Now look at this. EA, Riot, Ubersoft. I mean, these are the big boy names.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow. So that's who's doing the Whelps racing game, huh?
Yeah.
And
they're going to be the ones to I forget what I was saying, but they're going to be the ones to to provide the 3D models and all that. That's going to be them. So once we get it from them, we'll start to share that information.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's really, really cool. It's funny thing about like the news or updates and this and that, like sometimes I'll get into certain projects and it's like crickets off the board, like they don't say, there's no announcements, there's nothing coming out of the Discord, and it can feel like, oh, you guys, we just spent our money on your stuff. Can you at least indulge us or whatever? But then at the same time, I've also seen the other side of it where a community gets a little bit like, hey, come on, man, there's too many announcements or whatever. Like they get upset at the thing. So it's like you're almost damned if you do and you're damned if you don't a little bit. But it comes. It's funny, like, because I think time is a funny thing in this space because we all make jokes like, oh, a week is a year in this space, but that also kind of plays into your patience and rides your nerves a little bit too, and you forget like it's only been a week that you've been waiting for this thing to come out or to hear more updates or something like that. Yeah, you kind of go back to the last interaction you had. You're like, oh, that was only a week ago. I'm like, oh God, I was in the Discord a week ago. Oh crap.
It's my hope that we'll sort of start to normalize realistic time frames in the NFT space. Waiting. Well, right here in the frequently asked questions, page 2, the estimate for the cost of the game is in the 6 to 7 figure range. So if we are releasing $1 million game, that's not going to happen 15 days after an NFT launch,
right.
That's that needs to be on a realistic time frame. So yeah, I hope we get to normalize. It's great when you can buy an NFT and flip it the same day for 100 times profit. I've had that success before. I'm sure others have, and that's super fun. But when you that's not going to be every NFT, right? And it's not going to be every investment.
Right. No, that's true. It's not. But I wish it could be.
Wouldn't that be great, man? Although I had to take your advice. I can't remember if the advice was on or off air. But that game that you had been playing and then you decided to sell
Oh
because
yeah, no, that's public
yeah.
knowledge. I've been shouting about that on the show. Yeah, Office Land. Yeah.
So I think I managed to get in the tail end of that because prices seem to be dipping. But yeah, that's one where I spent probably what $25 and probably made close to 1,000. So
Yeah.
not a
I
bad.
just, yeah, I had this stinking, sneaking suspicion or whatever. And, well, actually, it wasn't like I had a suspicion that things were going to go down from it. I guess I don't even really know where things have gone with Office Land, but it was just like, God, how many times have I gotten into a project, gotten attached and married to the project, believed in it, and was like, I'm here for the long haul. And then like things go, fall apart or go into that place where I was talking about where like I don't have the patience for.
Yeah.
But I just decided like, wait a minute, I do like this game. I'm enjoying it. But what if I sell all my cards right now? Trying to
Right.
sort out this other deal. And, I think it was at the right time that I had that thought because I think I sold half my cards yesterday.
Yeah.
And then prices were up pretty damn good. So hopefully they stay up. But I was just thinking, like they put out like a new update, I think today, something about being able to buy coffee and, make you work faster or something like that.
It's always that balancing act between, well, I know I'm earning in-game currency, but if I can sell and make $1,000 or $100 now, let's say just $100, how long is it going to take me to earn $100 in that in-game currency?
In the game, right? Yeah. That's exactly one of the thoughts that passed my mind. I was like, oh, I mean, I can't play every game, I can't do it. And I just had a feeling like, I don't know if that's the one for me, like in the end, I just thought like there's other games I'd rather probably put my time on. So let's see if we can do a little flipperooing.
And like Splinterlands is maybe a game you want to spend your time on.
Yes, exactly. That's one that's worth spending time on. I would think.
Alien Worlds Mining is worth spending your time on, especially if you know what's coming.
Train of the Century is one for me. I'm banking on the coin pirates. I'm hoping that will be one to spend my time on because I want to spend my time there. And there's other pirate games out there on different chains that are coming. Gala Games has one. I started messing with Townstar last night because it's free to play at the moment. It's like they've got like a free to play to earn season happening right now. I think they're trying to rope people in, and I don't know, that was pretty fun trying to build a city. I kept getting stuck and just starting over because I would like get to a place where I would run out of a material and I didn't know how to like build it because now I'm like don't have them in my silos and things were filled with wheat and I didn't have no more space for whatever material. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough building a town, I've learned.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. But there's like a little bit more interactive. You see some of the games and the things that are coming down the pipe. We're gonna be in just a whole new world very, very soon. I feel like with the play to earn gamings, it's not just gonna be like click a button and we're going to throw some text at you to tell you like what adventure your dude went on. And then you're going to have to wait 2 hours to push that button to give us some text. Like, no, we're going to get like some actual gameplay, like, or you're going to be running around in worlds and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So Gods Unchained, another one, apparently they had a big event recently where they gave away tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of their token. And so I was like, okay, I'll get into a little Gods Unchained. But I'm generally don't play games. It's just not I don't know, for whatever reason. I'm not a fun person. I don't like fun, so I don't play games. And but someone was like, no, play Gods Unchained. Maybe you'll get involved in the event. And so I played it for about, I'm going to say 12 minutes last night. And then I was like, nothing against the game. It's a fine game, but I have reached my limit of gaming for the day.
Yeah. No, I can play some games. Did you ever play games? Is there ever any addictions? No Tetris addictions ever?
You know, I got an NES for my 8th birthday, so
Yeah.
I played Mario a lot, and I love me an Elder Scrolls game. Give me some
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim. Um, and I bought my kid a Switch for Christmas the one year as an excuse for me to get a Switch, but he uses it more than I do. So nah, not really not my style.
Gotcha.
I like
Shit.
to
No, I mean, I used to get together with buddies, over like in seventh, eighth grade, and we'd rent like Willow, the video game. And the mission was we have 2 days before we have to turn this game in. So we have to finish this game in 2 days. So we would just like kind of sometimes sleep in shifts while the other one was playing and trying to advance the story mode and get us further along. So I can get into a game. Some of these card games are difficult to get into because there's so many. It's kind of boring for one. There's card games, but there's so many details and levels and things to learn. We have the Splinterlands guild right now, and it's awesome because Sensei Bullraj is like figuring some things out. He's helping people out. You need help sometimes, but it's also too you have to kind of play through a few times to start to understand and get the feel and the vibe. Like I keep playing that Skyweaver game, which
Okay.
is pretty damn good, and the graphics are good. But they had like a really good simple walkthrough to get you into like kind of learning the things. Granted, now I still don't know half of what the cards do, even though they sit there and they tell you like right there on the board. But I still, like I get pressured as because the clock is going. I don't have time to read what's on there, so I'll just throw things. And now I'm starting to kind of get the idea just based on the way that a card is shaped, the color of it, sort of like the pictures kind of are telling me. But could I, appropriately like relay that to you at this point? No, this is all just like,
Right.
like a baby, an infant just staring at colors and blocks and like figuring out something. That's kind of where I'm at with it. But, I'm interested in trying to mess with the old Warsaken.
Yeah.
Did you did you get anything out of the drop yesterday? I know there was a little bit of, there was a little fuckery at the beginning
At
of
the
it.
beginning.
Yeah.
I had every intention of purchasing, and I still am really supportive of the game. And the good news is there's still time to purchase. But after the bit of the hiccup yesterday, I kind of reevaluated how to allocate my wax for this month. But nothing against Warsaken, and
No, absolutely not.
it wasn't. It's not personal towards Warsaken. I just was like, meh. It's the end of the year. Maybe me not being able to buy this is a sign.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost did the same, actually. I almost like walked away from it because it was getting scary in the way that the wallet kept saying success, but then nothing was showing up in the wallet. And I'm like, is this going to be like one of those things where like I keep doing it and then all of a sudden I'm going to have like 10 of the like big packs in my wallet? And I'm like, I only wanted 2, you know what I mean? Like, but now I have the 8 extra and I'm out of wax. Like, that's what I was really worried about. But then I just went ahead and hit Mr. Coleman from Warsaken in the background. I'm not expecting him to get back to me because I imagine everybody and their dog and mother were probably hitting him up at the time, screaming like, what's going on?
Probably.
But he, got back pretty quickly and was just like, oh, try it now. We had this, that, and the other happening. And I went and I tried it and it worked.
Note in the chat here, Aggroed is here. Where am I supposed to go? Is there anyone backstage?
Oh, all right. Well, let me see here. Let me send you. How do I send you? Okay. I don't know. How do I get? I thought I sent it to you on Discord. Well, let me try this again. Let me figure this out. Where
unshare maybe, but yeah.
Yeah, let me get off there. Okay. Let me see.
Sit tight, Aggroed. We got you here. We'll get you in. We'll do all our Splinterlands talk. And Yeah. Yeah, lots of Warsaken talk in the chat. Definitely. First upgrade card, first wave cards go on sale Saturday. So if I'm not mistaken, Stone Rabbit, that's a way to upgrade your cards. Is that correct? I'll hang up and listen. And I just realized I can get an answer more quickly if I go over here.
We're getting them in here. 1 second. I don't know what's happening. I sent the StreamYard link to you, Jesse, on Discord, but I'm seeing if I can get somebody else to get it to you right now too.
So Stone Rabbit says yes. First wave cards, you'll be able to upgrade existing cards. So that's going to be fun. I already have a first wave card, which I think I got because I'm part of the first wave. So that's exciting.
That is cool. Yeah, no, that is exciting. 1 second.
Oh, yeah, he's saying just send it again. I like seeing how the sausage is made. So when this kind of stuff happens on the show, I find it fascinating. I'm sure the audience does too.
What's that?
Watching all this. Like, hey, how do I get someone into my show? I like it. I love it. I love to know all that the scene stuff.
Well, I mean, I'm so happy that we switched over to StreamYard. It's so much better and so much easier. Even just on the computer alone, like things move way better and more function just much more naturally now. Oh my God, there we go. There he is. Let's bring him on into the fold here.
Hey, fellas, sorry about that.
All right, how are you, sir?
I'm okay. I was like sitting in Google Meets for a couple minutes. I'm like, where are these guys?
I'm sorry. I'm terrible with the Google side of things, so I'm glad we got you in finally.
I have like, it's hard for me to keep track of everything. I'm literally doing meetings from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day this week. So
yeah, no, I understood. I mean, you've got to be a busy man running around with this thing in your back pocket. You guys have been around forever. I mean, I was playing with you guys. What back? Is it possible it was 2016 when you guys started, or was it 2017?
No. I joined Steam in 2016 but I started Splinterlands in 2018.
Okay, so it was 2018 when it came out. So I must have been there pretty fairly close to the beginning.
Yeah, I think our first show was May of 2018.
It was before the cards were called NFTs.
Yeah, that wouldn't shock me. I mean, we got here very early. We took one look at what CryptoKitties did, and Matt turned to me and said we should make a game. And I was like, turns out I'm a game designer. Let's do that. And the rest is history.
Yeah. So okay, I mean, you guys have been through a lot. I mean, there's been a lot in your history, starting on Steam and then there was the whole transition to Hive, and then now you guys are kind of like sort of cross-chain. Would you consider yourself? I mean, you're on multi-chain now at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mix, right? So we have where the game is stored and playable only in one spot, but we're on Steam, Hive, Tron, Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, and Wax for token compatibility.
Is there any other games like yours that can say that at this point? I'm not sure if that's the case. I feel like you guys might be the only one like that are doing that at this point.
It's hard, right? Most games just build on Ethereum and they're like, yay, we're done. And I'm just like, well, my goal is mainstream use. So like all of Ethereum does 1.2 million transactions per day, and we do 4 or 5 million. So like that, we couldn't, if we just spun up an EVM clone, we couldn't just like run our game on it. We would break the brand new EVM clone. So I don't know.
How many people are on the Splinterlands team?
Last time I checked, it was 70. I think we'll close the month at around 100. But
wow.
We'll see.
So you've just added more people to the team then, yeah?
Oh yeah. I mean, the revenues are up, the business is up, the players are up. It's like I can't not. I have too much product to make, and I have too much support to offer, and we have too much creative stuff that we need to put together. Now, I'm trying to put together a whole assembly line for games so that Splinterlands is the flagship product that we do, but I want lots more.
You want to you have other games that you're in development, is what you're saying. You have other games you're going to put out.
Yep. That's the plan.
Anything coming in 2022?
Oh yeah, I mean we should have a bunch coming in 2022. I'm not leaking alpha yet. But
okay, all right,
yeah,
cool,
it's coming, man. Q2 is when to start looking out.
And I mean, there's still like a whole crap a ton of stuff coming for Splinterlands fairly soon, I imagine.
Yeah. So we have the general sale for Chaos Legion starts on January 17th. That's a big deal. You know, we're going to be selling millions of packs. That's just how that's going to go down. So we have like probably 1.5 to 2 million packs that'll go out in the next 30 days or so. And then starting in on January 17th, the general sale goes live. And you know, you can see in the bottom left there this whole voucher thing. So we're vouchers are required now for pack sales, but they won't be in the future. So so that's what we're working on.
Gotcha. And what there's more coming down with the land, yeah? Is there more?
Yeah. I mean so next up on the list we have a wild format and a modern format. So that'll be the next thing that we do. After that we'll have we'll be working on some SPS staking things as part of the governance, and next up on the list is some of the land development that we have to do, and that'll keep us occupied for a good while. Just those three things, but
now when it comes to land, is it going to be like 3D world type stuff that will
it's not full. We're not starting full like World of Warcraft here. You know, it'll be simulated resources that you'll stake your monsters and summoners to different buildings that are going up on different lands so that you can harvest resources and create items and spells that you can then rent, trade, sell, or just sit on.
Gotcha. One question that I have, I'm wondering about, is the play style. Like, is it always going to be in the way that it is, like sort of like, you know, you pick your cards and set it and go, or are you going to add like you know, like your play, what is it called? When I play, you make a turn, person, you know, turn to turn. Yeah, like will that be an option at some point, or?
I don't know.
No.
Well, I'm not saying no. I mean, that might end up being one of the play modes for the game. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not committing one way or the other. I mean, part of what that kind of stuff. For this, it wouldn't be all that complicated. But like, you know, to really get into other types of games and other types of styles, you know, we really need to get into like decentralized game servers. So not just like blockchains, but tracking everything that happens in a game. And that's pretty complicated. So I don't know, this stuff's on the radar. We'd like to go do more than what we're doing, and we have to track it around. And it seems like you got some Chaos Legion cards in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I picked some. I've got every time I get a voucher, I'll pick one up for sure. Yeah. Nice. I've got some in there. Yeah, I mean, like I'm just gonna out myself right now. You know, like I said, I used to play a lot of Splinterlands, and then I sold all my cards to buy land in Upland, and then I've kind of noticed myself like buying more cards now in Splinterlands, and I haven't bought any land in Upland lately. So I kind of wish that I would have held on to the cards. You know, like I kick myself a little bit for it, but. You know, like the updates and everything has come a long way. But I was obsessed with the game. I was playing too much that I just like sort of blew my mind on it. Where I'm like, I got to do something else. I got to play a different game for a while. But like for a minute there, like this was it. And I'm of the mind state that it's like, why play games that like don't pay you? So like, you know, this was it for me for a long time.
So I talked to like free to play game studios about that, and I just tell them like, it might not be me, but play to earn is going to destroy your business. You just need to know that now, like because of what you just said. Why in God's name would I ever go do anything other than like play to earn for gaming? That, you know, it's not just me saying that as an owner. Like, you know, as a card owner, that's how I feel. And then I talk to all my players, and they're like, they'll tell you word for word, I'm not going to go play those games. I'm going to play this.
No, it boggles my mind that, like, you know, why would you even go like post a message or like somebody's thing if you weren't going to get paid for it? Like, it just doesn't make any sense now that these functions and features are here. It just, you know, the main mass mind is slow, I guess. It takes a minute for them to get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we also here, you know, we have we have our club card here, which is the Action Family Club card, and we've created the Action Family Army or guild.
Nice. Guild.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So, and you know, we just got we, you know, divvied up enough so we could jump into the brawl. So this will be our first time being in the brawl. I see a couple of our members have joined in. Some of you other guys got to jump in here and sign up for our first brawl. So yeah, let's do this. Yeah, the community how is always been so like super supportive. In the early days, I would go on to like the Splinterlands like message groups, and people would hook you up with cards. You know, like there was all sorts of like back and forths, like amazing conversations that I would get into, and it just seems like it's just grown and grown and grown. And yeah, man, I'm curious what you talk about these other games. Now you got me like tripping in my head there. I'm like, where are you gonna go next?
Yeah.
Like, because like you guys have been ahead of the curve on a lot of things, and then, you know, as technologies ran up and stuff, like, did you know that this land, like the land craze was coming? Like, was that always part of the plan, like to have land like come out through Splinterland, or was that like because the market like was like, oh, we're going there, so you're like, we better?
No, we knew land would be important, and we knew that land would have a role in games. I think one of the things that we're doing that, you know, like there are other games that print land and they print land and then they print land and then they print land and then they print more land and like, oh, it's not really that scarce of a commodity if you guys just print it at whim. So what we've done is we've made it so that, yeah, like the cards are things that we will print once every year. That's going to come out. We'll have one of these side packs so that, you know, we're not taking income off of it. We're burning DEC. Maybe we'll start burning SPS for it too. And, you know, the community is killing community resources to get cards for the second pack. But, you know, until I build a different game, or maybe until like there's an entire different game mode, we're not adding more land. You know, we want, the cards are instrumental to the game. You can't play this game without the NFTs. And so we want to keep those affordable and, you know, always make it so that people can get them. But the land is not essential, you know, so we want that to be ridiculously scarce and not enough for everybody. And we're already there. You know, there's 150,000 plots and there's 1.5 million registered users. There's not enough for everybody.
Right. And like from the land, like you'll be able to like, you know, craft spells and stuff like that, things that you'll be able to sell to other players. Is that the deal?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And will we be able to rent our land out to other people? That kind of deal? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, what other functions are use case? What other things? What am I missing or that I don't know? That
well, the main thing is that you'll have land. On that land, you'll stake your summoners and monsters, and you'll start producing resources, and then you can put that into buildings. And then when you have, you know, upgraded resources, you can convert that into playable game NFTs, and those will be your items and spells. So like if you look at the market cap, like the market cap of Splinterlands is something like $250 million for the NFTs, and we are turning over the right to mint to the player base. Like, go find me another game that's going to do that. Like that's so much money, and we are like handing that aspect over to the community entirely. And if people don't understand how powerful that is, it's like, you know, the next $250 million that's going to come into the game is going to go directly to the landowners. So that's how I see it. I mean, that's not a crystal ball. That's not financial advice. I can't, you know, obviously I don't know the future, but you know, that's our intention when we build this, is to say, you know, the resources that you harvest in these things are not, you know, they're in-game things. It'll be like Sparkstone for the red team, but you're going to use that to build your buildings, and you're going to use the buildings and upgraded resources to get your NFTs that you mint, that otherwise we could have sold for millions of dollars. We are now handing that right over to the community. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's exciting. Do you play games? Do you have time to play games, or heck no?
Pretty infrequently. I like the rental market, so I like the economy aspect. I like my game. I just don't. As we've introduced more cards and as I get more people and players, like I have less time to do it. So
yeah, absolutely.
But I've always liked game design more than games. Like that might sound weird to some people, but I really like game design.
No, I completely understand that. As a filmmaker, I've written and directed 8 feature films now, and I don't really watch them that much after they're done. Like it's kind of laborious to watch them a little bit in a way because they just sort of like I'm thinking about other things. They remind me of other things than what the story and what I'm supposed to be like, following along. But it's, I really love making them more than watching them, I guess. So maybe it's similar to that.
Yeah. It's like it's like the guys that have like a passion to play music, but then they don't like to listen to any music. That's like, I have a passion as a creator, less so as a consumer. And whether it's my game or anybody else's, it's just like I want to create. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, even I'm a big hockey fan, but the older I get, I find myself more interested in the business of hockey than actually watching a game. So it's
yeah, it's like that. I mean, I like the business aspect. So I'm into the cards. I'm renting. I'm checking out markets and doing that sort of thing. I like how the game has a lot of like a really rich financial aspect to it. And no, don't get me wrong. I still like playing the game. I just don't get a lot of turns in.
When you do release some of these upcoming games, will it be from the Hive blockchain, or you have plans to launch from other spots?
I think the next one will be from the Hive blockchain, but we're blockchain agnostic, right? So we'll look through the options that we see and try to figure out what we think will be best for the ecosystem.
And do you see like lately I've been hearing like a lot of like people talk about Solana as like the spot in 2022 for like, like the $1 million PFP NFT type things. I'm curious about games on do you know of any other games that are coming out on other platforms that like you are excited about or you're interested in, or like, oh, well, that sounds like a fascinating idea, or is there any things that's out there or like, in the alpha or any sort of stage that you're like, that one's pretty cool?
I mean, the ones that I'm most excited about are the ones that I'm building.
Yeah.
But that's because I like building a game.
100%.
I mean, I'm a heretic, right? So I just don't think that layer 1 smart contract platforms that are open-ended are ever going to scale. And it's my theory that all of human ingenuity will not fit nicely into one set of servers. And so you can make that set of servers better, and you can get fancy, and you can get more transactions through it than before. But when you have, 7 billion people on this planet and a large subsection of them are like, that's cool, I want to build there, and they all shove that ingenuity through one set of servers, you're going to get smoked. So yes, I believe in smart contracts and I believe in smart contract platforms. I just don't think that they should be completely open-ended for every single contract that everyone and their mother might want to use. So, let's as I think through it, I want to see things that are really much more focused, and maybe not every single smart contract under the sun, maybe just a handful that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I could see it kind of going to that place eventually. You know what I mean? It's almost like at this point, everything's kind of being just like throwing shit at the wall, see where things stick and land or whatnot. But like a lot of it might potentially be just like useless, and we'll probably get more focused. And as time goes by, do you think that that's the case, or do you think no? As more people get in, it'll get more convoluted and yeah,
both. I mean, that's the thing about blockchain is that like everybody has different sets of incentives. So you'll get some people that get super organized and some people that try to make it super disorganized. And that's just the mass crazy behavior that everybody will admit.
Gotcha. So you're saying that you do like to mess around with the business side of the Splinterlands and stuff. So like, where do you go then? Are you just within the game you're using the rental service? Do you mess around with any like Peak Monsters or Monster Market? Or?
I'm a little embarrassed. I use Peak Monsters all the time.
Peak
So,
Monsters, okay.
yeah. I mean, for the game, it's great, but for the game it does not cater to like mega accounts very well, and I have a mega account, so Peak Monsters does a much better job.
Gotcha, yeah. And being
But
able to filter through everything.
Yeah, I got to dip. I have my next call, and I'm still going strong till 7:30 or 8. So
appreciate it. Appreciate the
sorry,
time. Thanks for coming and sharing.
Love the beard.
Oh, thank you, sir. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Sorry to go quickly, but I appreciate you guys. I'm glad that you're sharing our game with your community, and thank you for doing that.
Absolutely, man. You have a lovely day.
You too. Bye, guys.
Yep. Bye-bye. Rock and roll. There he goes. There he is. That was awesome. I'm glad that he came in. I started to have a psychic feeling. I'm like, this isn't going to happen today. So I'm glad that it did.
Yeah.
But,
that was a really good overview and kind of teaser of what's to come.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I didn't know. I mean, I guess I should have assumed that the fellow would be making some new games. I mean, he's been on this one for years now, but like I said, like it definitely is. I mean, they've been around for a long time, and they're out ahead on certain things, but it's just it's interesting to see. Like, it's got to be tough to have started so early. And to keep up, or to have that plan or that knowledge or to the know. But, I feel like Hive, that the Hive blockchain probably doesn't get as much love as it deserves. Like, it's basically a fork of Steemit.
Yeah.
And I believe like the reason why Hive basically was born was because the dude from Tron, Justin Sun, ended up buying Steemit at one point. So like when it was like in this certain way, and then like I don't know, like there's a lot of people that don't really like Tron or that Justin Sun dude, or it seems like there's you're either like way for it or you're way against it kind of community, it seems like. But so when he bought Steemit, a lot of the people in the community there like flipped their lid, and then Hive was born, and then it was like a big where are you going? Who's staying here? Are you going with Steam? Are you going with Hive? And I believe Splinterlands, they went with the Hive side of things. And it seems like the more pure-minded creators and stuff that were in the Steemit blockchain originally moved to the Hive, and something else came out of Steemit. I mean, it's still there. I believe when you post on one, it shows up on the other one, that kind of thing. But,
I play another game on Hive from time to time, and I didn't even really like. I just found it when I was first getting into blockchain games. It's called Rising Star, and but it's also sort of like it's not truly cross chain. I mean, you have to play it on Hive. You have to have a wallet on Hive to be able to buy and sell whatever. But you can buy cards for it on Wax, transfer the cards to a burner account, and get those same cards in Hive. So I think he's doing the same thing on BNB. And so it's interesting to me that, he said, a fellow who was just on said same thing, right? They try to be blockchain agnostic. So it's just interesting that it seems like there's a real, that's valued on Hive, is the ability to go blockchain agnostic, whereas some blockchains really like to stay within their own walls.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's very true. And it's pretty mind-boggling. Like the whole fucking thing is blowing my mind right now. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm excited to see. I want to know what these other games are that they're working on. I wonder what style of game they'll be. But yeah, I mean, with Splinterlands, I mean, it's like they're so set up there. Like, with all the wallets are pumping into like the whole staking thing. I'll show you that real quick here. Like I've got my wallets set up, like my Hive wallet, my Ethereum wallet, the Steam wallet, or Wax wallet.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's like whatever assets you're holding in those wallets, they all like show up down in this little your airdrop points, so I can see like what I've got where. And you claim, and I just keep staking everything. Every few days I'll just claim it and stake it, and then I try to hit my daily challenges. I might fill up these 5 little holes here with little whatever the challenge is. Right now I'm on Life Quest, and then now we got the guild, and we got this brawl thing, which I'm not even sure what the hell is supposed to happen next. Prep stage we're in, so I just went ahead and clicked in one of these slots, entered fray. I entered fray. Yeah. So I'm in the fray.
Speaking of staking, Crypto Whale Club staking went live today.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I need to stake my whales in there.
Staked. You can earn 100 blub a day per whale, is what it looks like to me.
No way. 100 blub a day. I want to stake. I'm going to stake right now.
Yeah, you'll get a really scary looking message from MetaMask when you go to stake, and that's because it's gasless staking. So it's done off chain. So you only have to pay gas when you want to claim your blub. So MetaMask is just saying, hey, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you trust this site. And I think you should trust the site.
Yeah, I'll trust it. Ethereum. All right. There it is.
Oh, look at you, number 2.
I got number 2.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I'll show you. I'll show you my little guys real quick here before we stake them away. Stake them a Yeah, I've got this is my chain link whale number 2.
Cool.
Number 2.
Not bad. I only got a little heart for an eye.
Yeah. And then I got a dude with the pirate blockchain in his hand, the pirate hat.
Ethereum hat. I love those neck hats.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Ethereum. So I got the Ethereum one and the Chainlink one. I'm stoked on those. All right, let's take these little weirdos.
Holding a block and a chain.
Ah, it's so scary looking. It's red. It says it's dangerous. All right, I trust it though, like you said. Stake it up. I love gasless staking in the front side. That's amazing. That should be how we do it everywhere.
Yeah, I'm a little bit biased, but shout out to Master Brews. That's something I know we're developing right up till the moment staking became live, was a way to do it gasless. And so I think we'll be able to implement that across some other contracts, and it's going to be really cool.
That's great. That's great. I love all of these Ethereum NFTs. Now a lot of them do have the staking abilities. You stake for some token. I've got let's see, is it Putopia? We're staking for the Flush right now, Flush token, and I believe there's supposed to be some sort of evolution soon or something like that. I'm excited about, but there's that. Then there's the zombie penguins, zombie penguins. I'm staking some of these for snow. Let me connect the wallet here. How much snow do I have in my thingy? But we're gonna get these guys on the show. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm racking up some snow over here.
A lot of snow.
Then I've got the gold. My little pirate. Wait a minute, Gold Hunt game is it?
Gold.
The gold game. There it is. Hello, baby. And then these guys. Well, they were staking, but I just claimed them all. I think we're on an island here. I think there's some new place or way to go. Or some new portion of the game is about to start or something. Awesome. But then I've claimed them all. But these guys were. So all these like Ethereum NFTs are sort of doing the stake game now, and I'm happy that the Crypto Whale Club's doing it too. It's fun. Fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Well,
really,
I'm seeing in the chat here, Paul Taylor saying we need to get the store upgraded so we can get merits from the brawls. Yes. Yeah, we're brand new. We all got to start contributing and getting our stores. And well, the more we fight, you got to get to like level 2. I believe it's what it is to earn the DECs in the battles. So that's what we're working towards here. Level 2. Yeah, I'm bronze level 3. Bronze level 2. Once you're bronze level 2, you earn the dark energy crystals, and I believe those types of things make us build us up. Yeah.
very good.
Well, I think today this is going to be a short show. Brother didn't show up. Our man from Splinterlands came in late and came in hot, gave us the information. But I came in late today. It's been one of those days. We had some technical difficulties all over the place. I had terrible poo-poo problems. Finally got it out. Difficulty. That was a very technical problem. But let's do the giveaway portion of the show. And so let me go over and see if I have the list yet.
We'll give a pack of marble cards, I think, to the top 3 winners.
Awesome.
Metaforce marble cards, of course.
Yes. Metal Forks marble cards.
Marble cards.
I do have some stuff in the giveaway, a wallet as well. So we'll throw something from that up there. If Uncle Vis is with us, if you could please send me the Action Family Club card carrying members list of the folks that have subscribed today for the giveaway, as the giveaway is for the Action Family Club card carrying members only, except for on Fridays that is open to the public.
Free for all Friday.
Bring a friend Friday, as brother likes to say. Let's see if that works. Am I into the wallet here? Yes. Ooh, a lot. Okay. Let me see if I got it from Uncle Vis yet. No. Wait. Oh, it's coming in hot right now. I see. Okay, I'll get Crittercraft open in the background. I'm a scrambled mess today, Mr. Penguin.
You know what happens, but you look good and you sound good, and
yeah.
It's still an award-winning show, man.
It worked out. Yeah, it's definitely an award-winning show. I'm not gonna lie. That's basically the shows that we do around here. Okay, let's
between you, me, Emmett, Mars, Rico. How could we not win awards?
I know. I'm telling you, it's those damn Metaforce meetings. They get me off to a weird start on a Thursday.
Maybe Rico will be amenable to starting half an hour earlier or something. But I'll leave that in your capable hands. I'm not going to.
No, it's my fault. I just need to get up and poop earlier.
Go for a walk. Go for a morning constitutional.
Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, so top 6 winners will get something. We'll do the top 3. We'll get the Metaforce marble cards, and then the other 3. I don't know what you're gonna get, but it'll be something special,
something good,
and out of the left giveaway wallet. So good luck to all you fine grubbies today.
I'm not gonna choose anyone.
No, I know. Every time we say somebody's name live, it's a bad thing. They end up getting taken out. Whoa, that one blade almost took out the whole field.
I think it's less a coincidence and more the fact that all but one go. But still, when you choose one like that, it goes.
Right.
Oh, I'm not going to say the name, but someone stalled. Oh, now they're going.
Oh!
And going. Sorry.
Sometimes going fast will get you killed. Down the last 2.
Jones stopped at the right time. Look at that. That was good.
Jones playing it smart. Nice work there, buddy. Oh, getting big and getting biggie with it.
Get me biggie with it.
I'm gonna copy the list here,
Please do.
and I will share this in the private chat. So
It's private, folks. You should see what's in that chat. It's pretty private.
Oh, it's insane. Okay, so you can get the top 3, and I'll get the bottom 3 or whatnot.
The
second 3 is as they say. So wicked. Yeah. Congratulations, all you fine folks. Thank you guys for tuning in for this lovely Splinterlands Thursday. I had a good time.
I did too.
I got to go pull my head out of my ass. And on that note, we have Crypto Monkey Friday tomorrow. I believe we do have a guest assist coming in. Who the hell is it? I don't know. Like I said, let me go pull my head out of my ass. And until then, we will bid you a dude.